Ojiu Kalu, the ungrateful man. Yes. The man that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fought for. Yes. When he was jailed for corruption, jailed for stealing Nigeria's money. This same man, Ojiu Kalu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stuck his neck for him in a viral video I will play for you, so that you will see the wickedness of man. Because yesterday, in another viral video, which I will still play for you, many of you might have seen that video, where Ojiu Kalu directly said that he is not in support of anything releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That in fact, he wants the courts to do justice to Nnamdi Kanu. He just threw Nnamdi Kanu under the bus in that video. I dug up that viral Nnamdi Kanu's video where he was fighting for Ojiu Kalu's release. So I will use it in context of this huge betrayal, this huge wickedness. And I'll call it this wicked payback. The way Ojiu Kalu used to pay back Nnamdi Kanu, so that you will see waiting man they do man. Watch this video of Nnamdi Kanu shedding blood, wasting his voice, let me say that word, fighting, demanding authoritatively for the release of Ojiu Kalu first. Watch the video.
You see the Janjaweed from the north, the Kaba, they love, nobody steals, they are criminals. And you're keeping Ojiu Kalu in jail? I don't like him. But he's answering an Igbo name. Olisametu is answering an Igbo name. They cannot be in jail when people who should be in jail are busy walking free or telling me they're fighting corruption. Ojiu Kalu must be released. So to Olisametu and all the Christians they're holding. Any day you want to have anti-corruption tribunal, let all of you criminals gather together in a hall and judge yourselves. Not this stupid selective persecution and not persecution.
Did you see that video? Did you see the bold, strong, and, brave way Nnamdi Kanu fought for his own brother? Of course, because Ojiu Kalu, is an Igbo man. And Nnamdi Kanu made it clear that the battle is to protect his own brother, the same way the Northerners, the Westerners are protecting their own, which I've always maintained on this channel for those of you who watch me every day. That is exactly what Nnamdi Kanu stands for. Because the injustice in Nigeria is skyrocketed to the point that we have to stand for our own, or less our own will be extinct while their own will keep on flourishing. Nnamdi Kanu was very clear in that video. He didn't care. He said it that Ojiu Kalu must be released immediately. Ojiu Kalu had the opportunity to pay back Nnamdi Kanu in a good coin. Pay back Nnamdi Kanu for sticking his neck despite his corrupt nature. Instead of doing that, Ojiu Kalu put Nnamdi Kanu's neck for the slaughter. Gave Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria for them to cut off his neck in this video. Watch this video.
Should Nnamdi Kanu be released, security in the southeast will be positively affected.
Nnamdi Kanu is before a court of competent jurisdiction, and it would be very, very unfair for me to be talking about the release of Nnamdi Kanu, which is before Justice Omotosha, discussing anything about that honorable court. And I urge Nigerians to learn how to respect the courts, and I want to leave that about respecting the court for now.
You saw it yourself. You saw it yourself. The witch cried in the night and the child died in the morning. You know that what is doing you is close to you. This is the man that is responsible for Nnamdi Kanu being in prison today. I beat my chest and tell you this. He is the #1 architect. He is the one that made sure that Nnamdi Kanu does not come out of that cell. Look at the way he said it. Clear. let the the case is in front of court, let the court have his way. That's another way of telling you, I do not want him out. Simple. I'm telling you, if it is his brother or his mother who is in that police, who is in that cell, will he speak like that? If he is the one, Ojiu Kalu, that is facing this trial now in court, he himself, will he speak like this for himself? If his father is the one in that cell, will he speak like that? He knows how Nigerian justice system is. Ojiu Kalu knows what Nnamdi Kanu is passing through is a targeted witch hunt. He knows. He knows that the bandits and terrorists in the north are being pardoned every day. He knows. He knows that Nigeria does not have rule of law. He knows the ethnicity and the Christian genocide going on in Nigeria. He knows. He knows the marginalization being faced by Igbo in Nigeria, of which he himself is a victim, because the last Senate election, he was phased out. In fact, he was kicked out because of his tribe. And he wept like a little baby in the Senate. He cried tears of, he cried shameless tears because they played him Babangolo before his eyes on Onsiruaka. And he was there weeping in the floor of the Senate in national television. He was not saying it clearly. He's marginalized. Ogbonnayonu cried also in APC convention. And the other one called Emeka, minister under Buhari, that was in the convention. He cried also, saying this clearly there. That's why are they marginalizing Igbos? Oh, you know when does not favor you. That's when you know. Watch Ojiu Kalu tomorrow now. When he's arrested tomorrow, you will now see him cry. That is marginalized because of his Igbo nature. That's why he's marginalized. But today, what he did was a witch hunt, a betrayal. What Igbos are not known for, Ojiu Kalu did it. He paid Nnamdi Kanu in a rough coin, He paid Nnamdi Kanu in a dirty coin. When he was about to be beheaded, Nnamdi Kanu removed his head. Now it's time for Nnamdi Kanu to be beheaded. Ojiu Kalu placed his head very well on the platter for the enemies to cut it off. Why? Tell me why. And your guess will be as good as mine. The hearts of the Igbo leaders are wicked. The jealousy filled in them for Nnamdi Kanu is so glaring to the world to see. The jealousy, the pride, the hate, the envy. If not, tell me, what particularly did Nnamdi Kanu do to Ojiu Kalu? Tell me, what offense did Nnamdi Kanu commit against this man? Personally now. Let's go personal. Did Nnamdi Kanu steal his wife? Did Nnamdi Kanu steal his money? Did Nnamdi Kanu, cheat him in any business? Is Nnamdi Kanu a politician that you say he's vying position with him? Is Nnamdi Kanu a politician that we say is fighting for the same office with Ojiu Kalu? I want to know how this beef, how this wickedness came in. At least Nnamdi Kanu fought for you. And in life, you do for me, I do for you. At least, if not for anything, you must not like him. I didn't say you should be his friend or believe in his ideology. I didn't say you should support whatever he's doing for his people. You can even hate Nnamdi Kanu, all I care. But as a human being, you should have principle. Character. That is why Nnamdi Kanu has capacity. And I say it any day. You people in the Southeast, leaders, elders, you people lack character. That is why you don't have capacity. Like Nnamdi Kanu. Whenever he comes out, see the crowd. Everybody's happy hearing his name. Because he has capacity. The inability to betray his brother. The inability to betray his people. That's why he's still in the cell. But for you people, a small position, you just menstruate anyhow. A small position, you vomit anything. You were denied Senate presidency. You were crying, thought maybe you are going to, ginger. The next thing they gave you, Southeast Development Commission chairman. Your mouth was closed. Next thing we heard is Jagaban forever, Jagaban forever, Jagaban forever. Jagaban that betrayed you and pulled rug over your feet in the Senate has now become Jagaban forever, Jagaban forever. Ojiu Kalu. Is that how to behave? Are you a man? Are you really a man? I want to see your leaders. Maybe I will start a series called These Are Your Leaders. I'm thinking about starting something like that. You know, maybe to waste part of my time talking about you people, because I call it a waste of time. These are your leaders. Look at it. The funny part is that you people think much of them. Some people are even, believing that they can do anything for us. They are not even here. They're not even standing for us. They are standing for themselves. And of course, all of them are standing on the mandates of their leader in Abuja. Opportunity came for you. Opportunity came for you to pay back your brother in like for like. But instead, you betrayed your brother. The typical example of the Igbo man. Typical example of the Igbo leader. I want the world to see this for what it is. I want the world to call it for what it is. I want you all in Igbo to learn. Always pay attention when I speak. Always be punctual to my videos. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, because here we educate, we expose, and we inform you. We will not lie. We will always tell you the truth, because Nnamdi Kanu taught us, and taught us well, that we should remain truthful and formidable in front of our enemies, even in the face of death. And that is what we do here. Ojiu, you are a failure to the Igbo race. You are a failure to your people, and you are a failure to the generation unborn. Shame on you. Shame on you for betraying your own brother, your own blood. Shame on you. The Fulani will never betray his own brother. The Yoruba will never betray his own brother. But the Igbo leader, the Igbo elder, are the first, boldly, shamelessly, to betray their own brother. And they will do it and do it again. Igbo, these are your leaders. Nnamdi Kanu will be free, and you will be there to watch and see for yourself, because Nigeria does not rate you. Nigeria does not rate you. I want you all to know, watching me, Nigeria does not rate these Igbo leaders. Know that very well. Don't look up to them, and don't look at them as anything. All they have is just money to oppress Igbo. They do not have clout. They are not even respected in Nigeria. And one day, they will all be used and dumped to return back to where they came from. So let's see you next video. I've been your host, Nando. Peace.